4 years ago, John Walsh experienced a family tragedy, but instead of giving in to despair, he dedicated his life to helping others facing a similar ordeal.
Now Dennis Weaver, PM star, will start the first in a series of saluting great American heroes.
It has taken too long to realize that our children are at risk in this country. 1.5 million kids are reported missing every year. They're runaways, they're kidnapped, sexually exploited, and abused. Well, a man named John Walsh has finally focused our attention on this national nightmare, and things of a positive nature are being done about it. But for John and his wife, Reve, their nightmare may never end. You've probably seen this picture. His name is Adam. He was John's 6-year-old son, and in the summer of 1981, Adam was kidnapped from this shopping mall in Hollywood, Florida. During the frantic search for their child, the Walshes ran into all kinds of legal roadblocks, like the unwillingness of the FBI to assist them. 2 weeks later, Adam was found murdered. Now, tragedy like this usually destroys families, but it somehow lit a burning resolve inside of John Walsh.
I think we made a conscious decision that Adam was the victim, that our hearts were broken, but our minds were working, that he was the victim, that we were adults. If we couldn't speak for him, if we couldn't deal with it, if we couldn't do something for him, for his memory and for all the other little children, what chance do those children have?
John and Reve turned their grief into action. They founded the Adam Walsh Child Resource Centers to help other parents find and protect their little ones. John became a tireless crusader, speaking out for new children's legislation. Finally, in 1982, President Reagan signed the Missing Children's Act to aid in finding these youngsters. In 1983, Adam's story became a TV movie. Not only did it open our eyes to this problem, but it helped locate children. At the movie's end, pictures of missing kids were shown in hopes someone watching could identify them, and thousands of phone calls poured in. So far, almost 24 children have been found. Most recently, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children opened in Washington, D.C., and the president invited John to speak in the White House.
We always react after our women and children have been raped, molested, missing, or murdered. This center will take a proactive stance.
On leave from private business and taking a big cut in pay, John is special consultant to the National Center. He's constantly on the road, promoting the passage of new laws to protect children. Reve stays home, caring for their 2-year-old daughter, Megan, and newborn son, Callahan. The crusade, John says, is for them.
You only have to look at Megan for 2 minutes and see how vulnerable and wonderful she is. No one could dream that anyone could hurt Megan. But I just came back from somewhere where a 2-year-old girl was raped and molested and murdered. That's hard stuff, tough stuff to deal with. It's hard for us to ever accept the fact that that beautiful son of ours was murdered. But he was, and he was just one of tens of thousands of children that have been murdered in this country, and it's time people realize that we need to reassess our priorities in every venue, in every avenue, and start worrying about protecting those little people, because they certainly can't protect themselves.
These clippings point to the fact that much remains to be done. The focus of children's legislation now shifts from the federal to the state level. The National Center has written a set of laws that states can enact to protect kids. And this year, John will be traveling for weeks at a time, urging governors and legislators to pass them. At the same time, he'll be encouraging folks like us to support those bills and teaching parents more about how they can better protect their children.
If you see a child crying, say, with an adult, ask that child if they know that person. It's not against the law to talk to a child. I mean, you might not want to offend the man or the woman, but you can certainly ask the child, is this your parent, or do you know this person? Maybe he doesn't know that person.
Open your eyes, Callahan. He's trying to give you a kiss.
His crusade for children keeps John on the road for long periods, so the times at home with his family mean even more to him.
You handsome guy. He's my buddy.
John Walsh is a true hero. He has proven that one strong voice can make a difference. John couldn't stop his son from becoming a victim, but now he works to keep it from happening to your child.
If you care about the quality of your child's life, any child's life, do something, however big or small. Because I've said it before, it takes an incredible coward to murder a 6-year-old boy, to rape a little girl. But I believe we'd be cowards if we didn't do something about it. Do something.
If you have seen any children you think may need help, call this special hotline number.
It's 1-800-843-5678. We'll be right back.